Hello everyone, my name is Oblivion, or in-game name The Oblivion on the server Smolderweb. I'm a mage main here. I have a bunch of different alts, but mostly I play my mage, and I am an experienced Mardon booster. Today, I'm going to be going through my personal Mardon boost, and I want to show everybody the tips and tricks that I learned throughout my many dozens of boosts that I have never seen any other video on YouTube combined all into one video. Not Arleus, not other boosters whose names I can't remember now, but this the boost I do is heavily influenced by Arleus's 190 video pool, and that will be linked in the description so you can see like how I started, where I started from. But I've modified it since watching his video, since learning other things that can, I think, just be done better that he has addressed that nobody else has addressed that I've seen. And just like pulling these little things together from multiple videos from multiple boosters that I've seen and putting them into one video. And yeah, so here we go. I do have a lot of nature resist. My character, I've got about 149. If you just go through Mardon a few times, find the specific bosses, you will get a ton of nature resist from just the boots that drop here, the belts. You can get 2 of the Heart of Noxian trinkets, which each give 10 nature resist, and they're not unique equipped. They have a nice little active that removes the poison. You can get a cloak as well and a wand. Maybe some other thing I'm forgetting. But those are the main things that you can get the Mardon. And that honestly will just be enough to set you up until you get even better gear, like a glowing Brightwood staff as I have here. I love that staff. Amazing. Once you make some money from boosts, you can just buy that stuff off of the auction house if it's decently cheap on your server. It'll be worth it. Believe me. Okay. Let's begin. So, start out by having a full ice barrier on these 2 mobs. Run up here, don't blink. I know it's tempting, but you're going to need it soon. Pull that group with Arcane Explosion. Pull this one as soon as possible, and then blink as soon as possible onto the bridge. That mob right there. Turn around and Fire Blast it just the edge of your Fire Blast. This group right here, body pull it, and then counterspell that group. So, here we go. This is something I don't see other boosters doing. This is what I like doing. This wall right here. If you hug it, they will stop in place like that. See? Those are stopped in place, but you're still going forward. That gives you a lot of room between them. I could have done that even better. Same thing with this. Just jump over this, and the front ones will sometimes stop there. Gives you more than enough room. You don't have to worry about them catching up to you. You don't have to do any jump cone of colds to get them off of you. So your ice barrier falls off usually around here, but don't apply it just yet. I like to apply it around here. And then blink immediately. And then just keep on hopping. Get over here. Go off to the side here. Don't go off to there. That is all swim area if you are a gnome. But even if you're a human, I would still recommend this pathing. It's just, it works really well. Ice block. And when the final boar gets to you, Frost Nova, blink, and use an ice barrier. I would recommend to have a Council Aura Ice Block Frost Nova rank 1 macro. So run here, get to this little opening between the wall and the tree. Wand that Shambler, and just as he's about to get to you, jump, Frost Nova. This guy right here, this Shambler. Do not Frostbolt him. Fire Blast him. That's what I recommend. Get to that group. Cone of Cold it. And then pull these Shamblers with an Arcane Explosion. Pull that one with another Fire Blast. Refresh your buffs. At this point, I like to put on both my buffs. Counterspell one of those slimes, doesn't matter which one. Get to this slime, or get to that Shambler, freeze them. Get to this pack of 5. Cone of Cold, try to get all 5. It's okay if you don't get all 5. Blink, get those slimes. So this was another thing I like to do. Between this sludge and this imp, stand right there, an Arcane Explosion to hit them both. Reapply Ice Bear. Oh, that's a little unlucky. This Shambler is usually not so far off over there. Usually they're over here. You don't have to run, but I did a little improvisation here. Because he was so far off, I ran closer to the imps to pull the Shambler. You don't even have to Arcane Explosion that one because he's going to pull with the other ones coming. And then Fire Blast that Sludge. Just keep on going. Arcane Explosion that one. And Frost Nova jump over there. I like to blink in between these two treants and then pull them. And this is about my average run, almost full HP and about 25-30% mana before the ice barrier. Just get to like 70% mana, going to be full. And then just as they're rounding the corner, start casting rank 1 Blizzard on them. And get a full cast. Get a rank 1 Frostbolt on that. Get a rank 1 Frostbolt on this guy. He's gonna pull. He's not gonna pull everything. There's a one over there on the side that doesn't get pulled. Sometimes this guy doesn't get pulled either. I will show you how to deal with that later. Okay. We're going Frostbolt. Blink away. You want to make as much distance as soon as possible. Don't pull any of these mobs. Try not to. It's not the end of the world if you do. I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, I just made it. Okay, so what I do. Rank 1 Frostbolt this guy. That's going to pull this guy as well. Counterspell that guy. Kind of staying like right here, just past the entrance. You want to feel the max range. And then Fire Blast this guy. That's going to pull like all 6 mobs in this room. You want to make this as fast as possible. So Frostbolting, Counterspell, Fire Blast. And then get out of there. Pull those. They won't pull if you don't pull them. Because they're not on the same loot or aggro table as the other ones. As the Satyrs. This way, Frost Nova these. Try not to pull this guy as you jump down. And then, very important, do a Blizzard right here. Continue interacting with the mobs so they have less chance of resetting. Okay. Now, this treant. This guy is my bane. It's probably my least favorite mob here. So, he will often reset like literally right in front of your eyes as you pull him. You just do a Fire Blast on him. He'll walk towards you for a second and then just reset right there and then. It's really annoying. It doesn't happen every time. I don't think it happens this time. Yeah, just Fire Blast him. Yeah, he just continues running. Okay, good. He doesn't reset this time. Just go towards those 2 others as well. Pull them. Wait for them to get up. And then Frost Nova. Keep it going down this way. It's okay if a few are chasing you. Not the end of the world. Reapply Ice Barrier when you get like under the bridge. I recommend to not reapply your Mana Shield at this point. I know some other boosters say to apply Mana Shield, but in my experience, Ice Barrier works best. Okay, so pull that group at the bottom with Fire Blast. You make sure to have Counterspell for this point. Or you could Arcane Explosion, I guess, the poison sprites as well. But I like to counterspell the Satyr. So this bridge right here. So at this point, I turned on my nameplates. I like to turn them off because it just takes up so much space. But for this, I always turn it on. You have to blink across this bridge. Every booster, Mar booster knows this. Blink across it because they hit you from the bottom. This bridge is improperly coded or something, and they can just melee you from the bottom. Just blink across it. You will die. Let's keep going. Frost Nova that pack. You don't have to get these imps like I do. You can just go all the way left. You can save these imps for the future. When you do a kill phase and you accidentally kill your imps, you need mana generators. I usually don't mess up my kill phase anymore, so I like to grab them just for some extra EXP, an efficient EXP along with my kill phase, so I don't have to do them later. And then just start casting a rank 1 Blizzard right there on the corner. Wait for them to get to you. As they start getting to you. This is what I like to do. So what I don't see other boosters doing as well. I go over here. Just before the bridge, I start this before they get to the bridge, I start casting rank 1 Blizzard. I like the grouping that it creates afterwards. It really helps with the grouping in my experience. And then blink away, make sure to get past the bridge before they get on top of it. Reapply Ice Barrier. Okay, for this part, some boosters recommend frostbolting it. I don't. Use a wand on it. It will be better with the grouping later on. Make sure to be in LOS. Okay, if I was not a good HP at this point, I would use one of my bandages, but I'm 90%, I'm totally fine. So, just Blizzard. Get a little better grouping. A couple ticks. Fire Blast that group on the side. You don't want to get too far ahead of the whole group right here because you want them to kind of get to you at this point. You want to Frost Nova this and then blink right here. Oh, there's a busy guy right there just pulling with whatever. So as Arleus likes to say, it creates a V-like pattern and gets them even better grouped up. So from here, go to the left. And then see these like wooden spikes go to around the base of the spike, the first spike, and then blink this way. You want to be at the base right there because that's like the perfect distance to where your cooldown is just off as you hit the ground over here on the water. Okay, see, yeah, that one didn't pull, and then there's one over there on the side that didn't pull. And then fall over here. Blink just came up. So this is how I managed to get these treants. I blizzard just around right here while I'm standing right here on the root. One tick, and that gets that guy. And then I know they're right here. They're coming up right on me. So I cast a blizzard right there to interact with the slimes and the shamblers so nothing resets. Yes, something happened in this pool to where you see I should have gotten about 2 ticks of blizzard, but nothing happened. Sometimes there's server lag, sometimes that happens. Just freeze them if they get too close. That doesn't happen too often. Almost always they'll be slowed, but not this time. But you still need interaction with the slimes, so I'll show you how to get that later on. Luckily, only one treant stayed here. So this is another important thing. Run this way, and then counterspell that sludge, and then blink towards the ledge. That puts you on the aggro table with that sludge. The sludge is friends with the slimes. Higher odds of the slime staying. Okay, at this point, I like to reapply my Dampen Magic and apply Mage Armor because I'm never going to get hit at this point. Or if I do get hit, I did something wrong. So if you want to get it perfectly, apply Mage Armor and get that extra resistance. It's about 15 resistance. Can really help out, especially if you don't have the best nature gear. So at this point, if I had not failed the blizzard earlier when I had jumped down there, I would only do about a half blizzard right here just to get like the first front pack. But I need interaction with all the mobs to prevent as many resets as I can. So I do like 1.5 right here. Pretty much everything got slowed. Everything got hit at least a couple times. Just blink back. Go back this way. Sometimes there's a ghost mushroom right there. At this point you can loot it because they're all so far back. If I was kind of low HP, I would just do a bandage right there. Blink this way. Give them that V formation again. Jump down the ledge. For an herbalist, keep in mind these ghost mushrooms, except for like a gold on my server. Blink onto that hill. At this point, anytime you're here, you can start casting Ice Barrier. And set up for kill phase. You don't have to blink onto that second blink right there. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Don't see really affecting my numbers of resets. Okay, get to the spot. Right here by the totem. You're gonna be jumping back and forth. You can just walk onto the totem, and you have to jump back from the totem. But just before they get to the beginning of this ramp, do a max cast of Blizzard, max rank. So let the full Blizzard go, and then move to the left just a little bit. So what this does is the imps are going to start moving up. I needed to move a little bit more, but that's okay. Actually, no, that was pretty perfect. Now there's like 3 right there and a grouping of like 4 or something right there. So I was explaining that. So that's what I like to do. I like to leave a few imps down there, and the rest, the imps go up there. I kill them, and you don't have to worry much about the nature bolts. This kill phase is very important. So you always want to put it in front of the group. Sometimes there's a straggler that just runs right through your blizzard, doesn't get slowed. You're gonna have to put it in front, like that guy. He's just running through, not getting slowed. As they get to you, jump off. Try not to cut it so close right there like I did. And then once again, right in front of the group, where it's gonna be, place the blizzard. So at this point, you only need 2 or 3 little imps to give you that mana. You can kill everything else. 2, 3 is perfect. You'll be at full mana for the whole fight. So that's why I'm killing that group. And jumping back on. Get max casts. A blizzard. You don't have to blizzard just to kill one, just frostbolt to kill one. And done. Yeah. That was 183 mobs. That is about my average. Between like 180, 185 is what I usually get. The best I've ever gotten was 194 when like nothing reset. It was perfect. Here looks like I had some resets. Yeah, I had some slime resets. Could have been because I didn't get that blizzard off at the water near the roots. Not sure exactly. But it's basically impossible to get no resets. You're gonna get some. Just you can do little things during the run to prevent as many as you can, and the odds of them happening. Yeah, that's my Monarch Dawn boost. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. The links to the main background of this video, our latest is 190 pool, will be in the description. And thank you for watching. Until next time.